Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Style Masterclass Podcast. I'm your host, Miss J, style coach for curvy women, master certified life coach, and as always, super delighted to be here. If you are listening on the YouTubes, hit subscribe so you don't miss an episode. If you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you subscribe, leave a review, and comment. I've been getting them from you all and loving them. It's so appreciated, and it helps other people find the podcast. So again, thank you to all my listeners. I love you so much. This is just such a fun place to come back to week after week after week. And this week, I have something really fun for you. Now, I know in the last few episodes, we've been talking about body image, and I think it's super duper important. And if you have not listened to those episodes, I highly recommend you go back and listen to them because they may be the game changer that you've needed. This week, I want to talk about big, giant dreams. So we're switching gears a little bit this week, and we're going to lighten it up because we are heading towards the last quarter of 2021. And even if you listen to this at some other point in time, I think it's so important to talk about big, giant dreams. And the reason I think it's so important too is because I talk to so many women who at some point in time have stopped believing that an extraordinary life, a lush life, a stylish and confident life is even possible for them. Somewhere along the way, they started downgrading their dreams. They started downgrading their dreams to match what they believed was their reality. So they looked at their bank account and they let that determine what they were going to dream and plan, as opposed to dreaming and planning and then working on getting their bank account where it needed to be. Notice how that's reversed. Oftentimes we look at facts in our life, number in our bank account, the number of our debt, our asset to debt ratio, whatever that number is for you, right? Whatever your net wealth number is. We look at things like our experiences. Well, here's the pieces of paper I have that tell me I have certifications in this. I have a degree in this. So therefore, this is what I'm relegated to. This is what's possible for me because of the facts on the ground. And I want to give you another way of thinking about this. What if you just allowed yourself the beauty, the gift of dreaming big, giant dreams without apologizing for them, without justifying them, and without downgrading them to fit what you think are the facts on the ground? If you want to end this year feeling stylish and confident and starting to exercise some practical glamour in your everyday, but then you look around you and everything seems kind of shabby and your clothes don't fit and the money in your bank account is not where you would like it to be, and maybe some debt went up this year because of circumstances in the world, and you look at those facts and you're like, okay, well, maybe stylish and confident is going to happen next year. I didn't lose the weight I wanted to, so stylish and confident is going to happen next year. Well, when these facts have changed, then I will do X, Y, or Z. And you've heard me talk about this a lot on the podcast. Holding your dreams hostage, holding your future hostage, holding your body hostage too. If these facts occur, then I will go do this, as opposed to reversing that and saying, I will go do X, Y, or Z simply because I want to. And if I hold fast to this dream, this intention, this big, giant, luscious dream, then I can direct my brain and I can direct my body so that my facts meet my dream, as opposed to downgrading my dream to meet my facts. I will say this again. Having my big, giant dream and then directing my mind and my body to create the facts that support my dream. Meaning, if I want to feel stylish and confident in my body, not waiting till I've lost weight or dropped a size to make that happen. Instead, my goal is stylish and confident. I'm going to direct my mind and my body to purchase clothing as I am right now that supports that dream. I'm going to start a routine for makeup and hair and beauty and skincare. Right now, as I am, I'm going to have my facts meet my dream. Because you have more control over the facts on the ground than you think. Now, I may not know how I'm going to change all of the facts at once. I may not know how I'm going to pay off all of my student loan debt. Hello. I don't know how I'm going to pay for my mortgage or X, Y, or Z. But if I think about this in a very practical way, and I'm thinking, here's my big giant dream, I'm going to hold fast to this. How can I get the facts to match my dream? What's the next tiny, teeny, tiny step I can take? If I want to feel more stylish and confident, how can I bring more style and confidence to the everyday mundane things that I do? Because here's the part I really want all of you to sort of wrap your arms around. And this is a very mindset heavy episode today. But I want you to think about the fact that what I'm encouraging you to do ultimately on this podcast and everything I teach is to love yourself as you are right now, without apologizing for anything, without trying to justify it or explain it, just to love yourself as you are right now. The longest lasting love affair you are going to have during your lifetime is with yourself. And if you believe in a creator, with your creator. That's the longest lasting relationship you're ever going to have is with yourself. And the only person standing between this amazing relationship, this lush, extraordinary life, is you. Because you will encounter yourself every step along the way. Wherever you go, my darling, guess who's there? You are. But lasting love affairs, the kind that last a lifetime, they happen in the mundane. Someone getting that delicious cup of coffee for you, someone loving on you by, washing your favorite PJs, changing the sheets, making sure you have fresh towels, that your favorite products are on hand. Love affairs that last a lifetime happen in the mundane, which means the way to that big, extraordinary, giant goal that you have, the way forward happens also in the mundane, my friend. It happens in the infinitesimal, teeny tiny things that occur every day. Making sure your favorite coffee mug is washed and ready for you. Making sure your favorite products, the best that you can afford at this moment, are all waiting for you. That your favorite bra is washed every week. That your favorite jeans are available to you. That you take the time to get out your favorite pen and a journal and write down everything you're thinking and to reframe the thoughts you no longer want to think. It happens in the everyday mundane. So, wherever you are in terms of what you hoped to have occurred and what has occurred and what you want to occur, the way forward is to start to ask yourself, what are the loving, seemingly mundane things that I can do to support my extraordinary, giant, lush goal today? What teeny tiny things can I do? Because over time, that's what will create this beautiful love affair. I only have this one life to live. I want it to be lush. I want it to be beautiful. Here's the big giant dream that I have dreamed for myself. And I will no longer wait till I've lost weight, changed a size, dropped a size, suddenly became younger overnight. No, I'm going to do it today. Today is the way forward. This next seemingly infinitesimal task is the way forward. So your Glam Gal mission, should you choose to accept it, is to allow yourself the pleasure of writing out that big, giant dream. The second is to watch for trying to excuse it, justify it, or downgrade it to meet the facts on the ground. We're not doing that anymore. Big, giant dream first. The facts on the ground will rise to meet our big, giant dream. How will that happen? the next infinitesimal mundane task, done with love and with an eye towards that extraordinary goal. If you want to learn more about this, definitely come to the Curvy Comeback class happening on October 27th, 2021. Again, if you listen to this in the future and the class has already passed, make sure you are on the Glam Gal Gazette newsletter so that you don't miss any future classes. You can register for this class by going to judithgaton.com/webinar. There will also be a link in the show notes as well as in the comments below. If you like today's episode and you think someone else would benefit from it, please share it wherever you can. Thank you so much. Miss J out.